What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead, slap the shit out of that like button because it really does help support the channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. My name is Nigel Battle, and I'm a variety channel YouTuber. I'm a performer, drag queen, recording artist, author, and content creator coach with a second channel focusing on creator goals and growth. It is my dream to hit 100,000 subscribers and be supported by people who truly believe in my goals and talent by authentically being myself. My channel is most known for its iconic music reactions from around the world. I truly believe that music has the ability to help you grow, heal, and deal with even the most difficult of situations. And because of this, I tend to react directly from the heart, absorbing every note and lyric written, resulting in my reaction journey truly being one of a kind. Thank you so much to my Patreon members who help guide my reaction journey with their song suggestions each month. By joining my Patreon with the link in the description box down below, you get access to behind the scenes content, blocked videos, and early release videos. You also get front of the line reactions of your choice. This is a super fun way to both support the channel and see never before seen content. After being inspired by so much new music, I began my own journey of music production through my drag persona, Jasmine Anastasia. My music can be found on all streaming services, and the original music videos can be found on my channel. For the on-the-go supporter, my podcast, Nigel, a personal podcast, can be heard on all streaming services and includes full audio versions of daily vlogs and thoughts. If you would like to contact me or support me on social media, here are a list of ways to reach me and follow this legendary journey that I've embarked on. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. Okay, I may or may not lose subscribers for this video, but I'm here reviewing the Kardashians show on Hulu season 2. And I guess season 1 in a way, because we never talked about it here. And I guess in so many ways I've been afraid to, because I know how divided the world is on the Kardashians, on Kim. And you know what I decided? I truly decided after reaching the end of season 2 for Hulu, the Kardashians, I've decided to come speak my mind, review it in the positive light that I see it. The positive light that I see Kim Kardashian. And I know so many people have so much to say about Kim and the family and maybe even each girl individually. And honestly, I'm done. I'm speaking my truth here, and if you don't agree, it doesn't mean you have to unsubscribe and never watch a video from me again. It just means that maybe there's some things that we don't agree on. But I always said I'd be truthful on this channel, so I'm here to say that I literally love Kim Kardashian, and I loved this season of the Kardashians season 2 on Hulu. I loved the first season, and I've loved all Keeping Up with the Kardashians on E when it was on there, and I've watched almost every episode. I'm pretty sure I watched it on Hulu when they released it on there, and I even watched it when it came out on E here and there. But I'm just a huge fan. I just think that people always want to say that they don't work hard, that they're talentless, that they did X, Y, and Z to get to where they're at, including what Kim did back in the day with good old Ray J. And I'm sorry, I feel like even if that was a plot, even if that was her little ticket into fame, was a sculpted video maybe by her and her mom, I even think that was smart, because that was a thing during that year. That was a thing during that time that got people lifted and seen into the world. And if they took that and turned it into the empire that they did, then kudos. But even if they didn't, I feel like I've been there from the beginning. I've seen that hustle that Kim and Chris have had, and the way they just kept climbing, took every opportunity. I just feel like I watched it in a different light than everyone else. As a creator and a performer myself, and someone who's still always going to be climbing that ladder and trying to prove people wrong, that I'm the one for certain positions, I'm the one to say and do certain things. I have the talent to say and do certain things and take on different projects. I feel like I'm always trying to prove myself in so many different ways, and I know Kim has done the same thing, especially back with Keeping Up with Kardashians, back when the tape was fresh, back when that is literally no one would let her forget. She still took on jobs, she still took on positions in different movies and different things and different sponsorships and partnerships, and she climbed that ladder. And what means the most to me, and what the coolest thing ever is, to see them at the end of season 2 finale in Paris in couture fashion runway, the highest of the high according to what the world says is. They were there. They made it. They really got out. And even I loved when she had that little flashback to modeling the Ed Hardy runway, because that was such like a trashy teenage line back in the early 2000s, and the fact that she like admitted that that was one of her first runways, I love that, because I always remember where she came from, being Paris Hilton's assistant and walking the Ed Hardy runway. I remember that, but the fact that she showed and admitted to that on the show where she was at, and you can see where she came from, I love that. And because we can always go back and see that anyway, so it's like, girl, there's really no point in trying to hide who you are and the jobs you have taken, because we could always go back and watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians and see what steps you took to get to where you're at today. And they're brilliant. The steps are brilliant. The way they've been managed is brilliant. The way they supported each other and gotten through us invading their space and wanting to know every little detail of their lives, and it being all over the internet and social media growing around them. Like, the way they dealt with all of that, that stuff's not easy. I feel like they've done a good job of taking everything that's been painful and everything that's always been turned against them and profiting on it. And everyone is like mad at that. Everyone's mad that their little problems, they can really, really make money off them, while everyone doesn't have the ability to do that. I think they're brilliant. I think they're smart. I'm so proud of Kim. I think they're all so beautiful. Yes, they have work done, but they just really, really have gotten work done according to what they want. Like, not all of them have the same thing done, but they are all beautiful in their own way, and I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of the Kardashians. I'm proud of Kim for not giving up on herself when everyone just thought she was X, Y, and Z. She continued to just say, no, I'm going to be A, B, and C as well as X, Y, and Z. And I inspire to be that. I inspire to be someone who does not let opinions get on them, does not let a past get on them, and really just believes in themselves. And I also feel that bond I have with my mom, where they just are with you every step of the way, where your dreams and your aspirations are your parents' dreams and aspirations. And I feel that for Chris and Kim, and I feel that for my mom and me, and I just relate to it. I relate to the story, I relate to the growth, I relate to a lot of the themes, despite them being so far into the fame world and so out. I know the show can seem like so like not real because of the things they do and things like that, but it is real. And at one point they were in a smaller home, they were really taking smaller jobs, and like, I remember that. I remember the growth from season 1 up until this new show on Hulu, and there has just been so many changes. There's been so much inspirational morals and lessons that they've taught me because of the way that I've chose to watch the show. So I hope that people can maybe see it in a different light after I'm explaining it this way, and maybe you've already seen it in this light even without me explaining it this way, which is even better, because that means you can see what it means to climb that ladder and really have a passion and a dream and take every opportunity and use it as a stepping stool to get to the next. Like, there are lessons within the chaos of this show and within this family that I feel like a lot of people are missing, and they have these driven personalities and these ways that they've made businesses and money off of the things that people like to obsess over them. And I think that there's a lesson in that, especially as a content creator, especially as any type of artist or performer. Like, there are lessons to be taught by the Kardashians, especially business lessons, just the way that they choose to market themselves, the things that they say, the way that they take different interviews and just say the right things that support each other the right ways and use social media in the right ways. There are lessons in that. Like, they should be studied. Like, I won't be surprised if there's like some type of Kardashian class in colleges at some point, just to study the way they use promotion and marketing value and social media and made billion-dollar businesses out of what people just play on their phones and chit chat with each other on. Like, they have turned the world of technology, the world of social media, the world of business, makeup, fashion upside down. And a lot of people don't want to give them the credit for that because it started in a way that they may have looked down upon. And it's just very interesting because so many people want to say, oh my gosh, she is only this, and that, and only has fame because she made a you-know-what tape. But now who's making tapes all over the internet? People have websites, you know what website I'm talking about, where they're getting their coin for doing anything they want to do and just like living their best life. But back in the day, she couldn't have one little tape out. She has to be X, Y, and Z because she has one little cute tape out, and people have now series and libraries of multiple videos of footage of them doing whatever they want, but she couldn't have one little tape out, and she almost got shunned and banned from a life in Hollywood because she had one cute little tape out. We're really gonna go, like, it just infuriates me because now it's all so proper, now it's all so in the world, and we're all so much more awakened, but we weren't back then, and we tried to literally build this wall around Hollywood, I feel like, and they didn't want to let Kim Kardashian in because of where she came from and what she did. And now look at us. Now look at us. Look at us. That's it. I gotta go, but I hope that this makes sense. This is just a cute little review on how I feel about the family, and especially that I was just really, really inspired and excited to finish season 2, and I hope there's a season 3. And yeah, I feel like I don't feel like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, they're stuck up, they're this, they're that. I feel welcomed. Like, I feel welcomed into the Kardashian family. And like I said, I go in and I learn my lessons when I watch the show, and it's a great experience. And I want people to be more open minded to that. Like, don't be so hateful. Like, I know they have a lot of better things than us. I understand that. And it can be tough to see that their problems are just not on the same scale as our problems. But feel for them a little bit and take the time to learn from them. Like, rather than be hateful and turn the other way because it's not the type of business approach or way that you would think you will learn something from a show like this. It's not trash reality television, like reality television, if you want it to be. It reminds me of the same thing that music is. You can put music on in the background and just let it like play, or you can listen to music with headphones and absorb it and learn from it and let it inspire you and teach you. Movies and television is the same thing, including reality television. If you take your eyes and watch it and listen with your ears and take it all inside you and learn the lessons, there's so much more to be given. There's so much more to be taught. But if you just put it on and watch it while you play on your phone, like, it's not the same thing. You have to really see what they're going through, really understand, follow season by season, remember where their stories started, the things that people said, and the way that they overcame so many of the obstacles. I mean, and some of the obstacles are relatable. Like Khloe's whole situation, like the cheating and the baby, like that happens, and there is pain in that. There is pain and grief when people pass, like, to the real life situations that they've dealt with, like in the beginning of the show, dealing with their dad's death and still going through the anniversaries, and no matter how long it's been, they still deal with that, losing their father. No matter how much fame and craziness has gone on, they still miss their dad. That's a huge part of them, and that's a huge part of anybody's life, dealing with grief, dealing with the families and changing and babies and marriages and divorces. All those things that they let us see are really, really things that we deal with on our own. And I know that just seeing Khloe's story and her strength especially, it just has always made any type of relationship issue I had seem like minuscule, because hers is really, really complex and sad, and the fact that she's had to deal with that issue in front of the world is heartbreaking. And there's so many storylines like that within the show. But I love it. I'm always going to be a huge fan. I hope I don't lose too many of my lovers because I'm speaking honestly about this. I just finished the show and wanted to come do a rant and review over the season 2, but now this ended up being a whole rant and review of the whole entire like library of every episode they've ever had, because I just never got to speak on the channel or in general, or if I ever talk about it in person with anyone in the real world, it's like everyone always rolls their eyes, nobody cares about Kim, everyone thinks she's a you know what, and it's just very, very like insulting to like how I feel about it. So I never get a chance to really like speak about how much I love them and how much I'm inspired by them and how much they've changed my life, because I've been watching for so long and like being such a fan for so long. Like, I've always allowed them into my heart and influence me in a way that I think is positive, where a lot of people would see the other way. And not to mention, just like I don't like I said, I don't care the way Kim started. Like, I love it. Like, go off. Like, I think she's so beautiful, and I have a big butt, she has a big butt, and she makes me feel comfortable having a big butt. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, you got a big butt, you know what. No, just because you're big and juicy and thick doesn't mean you are you know what. Like, you don't have to be like I just hate the way that people like sexualize and call people like a hoe, when it's like, okay, just because like I'm sexy doesn't mean like I'm a hoe. Like, I'm just sexy. Like, let me be sexy. You know what I mean? Like, and you see her today, she owns that. She owns her curves. She owns who she is. She owns her thickness, her juiciness, the way that people think about her, the tape, all those things. I love this season because you see like Kim has come all the way around in a circle. Like, she went from hiding from people to not being so ashamed to not knowing what to say to really just knowing everything, how to say, what to do when she walks in the door, when she's working with a partnership, when she's on the red carpet, when she's on the camera for the Kardashians. Like, she just knows what to say. She knows how to make fun of herself in the right moment. She knows how to really laugh at the past because she knows she's way past that. Like, she has taught me so much, and I'm so proud of her, and I hope you guys are too. But let me know in the comments what you think about the Kardashians in general. Go off if you want to be negative about it. Go ahead. It's the comment section, and every opinion is necessary. I wouldn't like, if you have negative opinions, just back it up. If you don't like them because X, Y, and Z, tell me why and what's led you to not liking them. And if you do like them the way I do and how you feel, let me know about that in the comments too. But hope you guys can subscribe, join the channel for other fun videos. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And also, I don't have a post schedule. I only post when I feel cute. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.